Here's what I want you to do, kid. I want you to really think about something that's making you angry. I want you to go in there and use your see if you can get in touch with that anger. Izzy, how angry are you? Are you hitting like you're really angry? Think about it. Get in touch with something that makes you feel angry.
It's just a place where it's okay to go crazy for a little bit.
I'm ready. I'm not gonna tell you. Get the fuck out Made in USA, bitch! Made in fucking USA!
I just want to hurt somebody or break stuff, man. I want to destroy everything.
Let me go. I've been here for 20 freaking minutes!
I just went through a breakup, so she thought it would be a good idea, and I thought it would be a good idea to just let off some steam, kind of find a little closure. There's not really anywhere in today's society where it's acceptable to really just kind of release your anger like this, and we're very composed people, and it's just a place where it's okay to just kind of go crazy for a little bit.
There will always be those who are going to say this is going to promote anger, promote violence. I don't see it that way at all. I mean, everybody has it in them, I think, when they reach a certain point that you're just going to explode. And why not come here? Whether you want to come have fun, whether you're coming for any sort of issue you need to get off your chest, we will provide a room for you stocked full of different odds and ends, TVs, windshields, dishes, give you a sledgehammer baseball bat to just go in there and completely destroy it the best you can.
Hey, this is for making me watch the kids.
You don't seem like a very angry person.
I'm not normally, but it's starting to build up, I think, with having 2 kids. And that's why my wife got it for me, was for Father's Day, to give me some stress relief from having to manage all the kids. You don't really think about anything but smashing stuff, so it kind of helps you not think about when you have to pick them up from school, or, you know, what chores the wife has lined up for you, so.
People just thank me that I'm here. They don't have to do it at home or on their loved ones anymore.
Hello.
So how'd y'all hear about tantrums?
I saw somebody talk about it, and I was like, oh, maybe there's some here in Texas.
And then she was like, yeah, you need to get rid of some anger. I'm like, yeah, I probably do.
Exactly.
Yeah, my stepdad walked in the house one time. I was hitting something with a hammer. So
I'm guessing he wasn't very.
sometimes you just gotta let it out. I believe I just keep it in until I just blow up.
You can take in more than one.
Ooh, okay.
So just pick out which you want to take with you.
This one's promising. Alright.
I wanted a baseball bat.
I'm feeling great. I'm about to demolish some stuff. I've been holding in some anger, and then I just used it right now. Like, there was a couple moments where I just black out, and then I just...
You don't remember what happened?
I don't remember what happened.
Yeah.
I just kept swinging, and I was like, I have so much anger, I just used all of it up.
You can only take so much. Everybody has a breaking point. And look around you.
Protesters gathering. You can see a big
5
crowd.
police officers are dead.
Started as a shooting and then quickly turned into a hostage standoff.
More than 3 million guns sold in the U.S. just last month.
Anger is most certainly in our DNA. It's a very normal emotional state, but it's what we do with it that actually makes a difference. I always tell people, you know what? Just take a deep breath and hold it as long as you can. And it does 2 things. It'll calm you down, and it'll also keep your mouth shut so you don't say anything that's going to get you deeper in the hole.
A North Texas therapist is treating patients in this
A
unconventional
professional counselor
way.
in the Dallas area is growing in popularity for his unusual treatment methods. Rusty Lozano runs his own.
I'm a firm believer that you can't teach, you can't get an accurate representation of what it's going to be like to use coping mechanisms in a quiet room. We synthetically induce the stress response here in a controlled environment, and then we can actually help them learn to shut it off. We can actually use music to induce a sense of suspense. Fast music, strobing lights will actually tap into anger. We'll actually tap into fear and anxiety. We draw the emotion out. We trigger the emotional response, and then we show them how they can shut it down. Time trial means that you have to finish this before the end of the song. You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's not a torture chamber. It's exposure therapy. We expose them to the stress, knowing that they have tools and techniques to calm themselves. We have the tools, we have the know-how, they have the knowledge and the instruments to help them learn to calm themselves down. Keep consistent. Breathing is still, in slowly, out slowly. You should be able to get it. If you can control your body, then you can control your emotional reaction. It's actually saying that you're kind of way above the mark.
I didn't hit Jennifer.
She said that you hit her?
I tapped her.
Okay, so when you tapped Jennifer, what was it?
An angry tap because she wouldn't listen to me.
Okay,
But
so,
I did hit her.
All right. Izzy has a hard time with things not going her way, and that seems to really make her upset.
David, why won't you get over here? No, seriously, give me my swim bag! I'm sorry. Give it back! How'd you know? Come on! Give me my swim bag! I feel like you need to go to anger management. I know.
Hi, Rusty. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Seeing you. This is the fundamental ability to control your emotional state. You take directive control. Let's say that Izzy is, irrational, she's really upset. Now, if you react to that, all of a sudden now you are actually countering that. You're reacting as if it's actually real. Your brain has now targeted her as a perpetuating anger stimulus. So the trick to unlocking it then is that if you take the physical response away from the scenario, that stimulus becomes just a background sound and it can't invoke.
That's good to know.
The thing about it, sugar and salt look the same, right?
Yes.
You see it visually.
Absolutely.
And you can put 2 little
I definitely feel like we have a lot of the same personality traits for sure. And I understand her and she understands me. And so that can work for and against us, obviously.
More? More, just stop. Can you stop blowing in my ear now? Okay.
Something like that someone else wouldn't get upset about, like we can't find our hairbrush or phone charger, or say the credit card machine didn't work at the gas station, or we just get really mad for about 5 minutes.
Why? Why won't you let me use it? Let me use it!
I mean, we've admitted this. I mean, it's just like we're almost like old Hollywood movie stars for about 5 minutes, and then it goes away. I've gotten better. It's when,
No, you haven't.
yes, I have.
I'm
Like,
better.
every year that goes by, it gets better. It just does. Yeah. But when I was younger, it was that way too.
Let's do a check-in, Miss Izzy. Are you ready? Sit straight for me. A person that actually experiences anger ongoingly and there's no resolve, they become accustomed to it. And at that particular point, it becomes normal.
Well, everything at school makes me angry. I already have to wake up super early for no reason. Why can't they just make it 8? It's only 15 minutes off.
He starts to narrow the world and like the amount of things, the kinds of things that you can do. And so then the person then starts losing quality of life. You know, sometimes things can go too far and they can't get out of that state.
Hello.
Hey.
How are y'all doing?
Good.
How are you?
I'm good.
I never got to use a pipe before.
They work good.
So how do you break something with a pipe? I never thought of that in my head. You just...
I stab it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm the type that I physically let my anger out. I don't really like talk about it. So I'd rather do it like this so it's safer for the people around me. Once I let my anger out, it's not a good thing at all. Like, I make sure the people I care about are not around me. I kind of warn them, like, hey, like, stay away from me. Like, I don't want to talk. Just stay away from me. I don't want to talk to nobody, basically, because I know what I'm capable of.
Even to this day, it hurts me to hear that he wants me out for a while. Like, I understand where he's coming from. Like, he doesn't want to hurt me physically, nothing like that. But, like, it still just hurts me, like, emotionally, that I can't be there for him. Especially on the day that he found out about his dad. Yeah, that was a interesting day. I mean, I just remember that day he just didn't talk to me at all. He just like, please leave me alone, and that was about it. Yeah.
So, my mom, she was basically like, you need to know, like, it's kind of time for you to know. Christian, the person that you thought was your dad your whole life is not your dad. I don't like being sad because eventually it just makes me really angry and I just want to break stuff, really. I just want to hurt somebody or break stuff. That's basically the only answer.
When you keep your feelings bottled up, a common way that it typically manifests is through anger, is through frustration, is through fury. You keep your emotions bottled in. You keep your frustrations, your disappointments, your anxiety bottled in, and it wells up.
I kind of like put a shield up so like no one can see your emotions, no one can see you break down, nobody sees your weaknesses or anything like that. I remember after she told me, I just went outside and I just started running. I don't know where I was gonna go, but I was like, I don't want to be here right now. I just kept on running and running and running.
It's just a lesson that I want you to keep practicing. So Izzy, today has been one of the best sessions I think I've ever seen you have. They can smash televisions, they smash desks, they can smash furniture, and after they get out of that environment, their physiology is going to be escalated.
That's what I would
their
assume.
breathing is going to be off, their heart rate's going to be
Yeah.
up, their stress mechanism is going to be completely heightened, and then we're going to see if they can actually apply their techniques right there on the spot. When you start going into this activity and you guys are smashing things, it's going to trigger an instinct to get angry. I want you to visit that. I want you to let it happen. Think about something that makes you feel really angry, and I want you to get in touch with it. You know, what we're trying to do is actually trigger the anger response, and then I want to test you to see how well you can actually shut it down.
Mom, get on this. Wow. Is it really a good idea to beat up a TV?
I want you to think about something that makes you angry, react to the thought, see what happens to this energy level that you have. Go ahead. Think about it. Get in touch with something that makes you feel angry. Show me what that looks like. All right, come on over here, let's do a check-in. This is a heart rate variability screen, and what it's actually measuring is her heart rate. There's a photoplethysmograph on her finger, and it's actually shooting infrared light into the tissue to see how much blood volume is in the vessels. When we actually go into a stress state, what happens is all the blood pulls back from the extremities, and it protects the organs and big muscles to engage for fight or flight. The binging sound is actually indicating that her measures are much higher than the machine can actually keep up with. So in slowly, out slowly. Slow your breathing down. See these, let me show you something. You see these little wave patterns right here? See how it's starting to make these little hilltops? That means your body's starting to slow down some. So one of the things that happens is
I've been doing this forever.
I understand, but you know what? This is the point of this entire.
Stop! Stop it! I shouldn't have. Why did I even do this? Why am I still here? Why? Why? Why?
There has to be a shutting down mechanism. You can't let somebody leave that place in a fit of rage. You have it under control. Don't react to it, Izzy. You have an individual that comes in there and you are going to expose them to something like that and tap into an anger response, and then you're not able to help them shut that process down. They may leave that way. It is a risk. Oh, look, Izzy, high five, come here, come here. Woo, good job. We go there, and it's a stress exposure. They get upset, learn through the process, and then make sure that they're debriefed and they're calm before they continue. Look at how much calmer you are. You're not screaming. There are two ways that you can respond to anger. One is to actually be enraged and be destructive. Another way that you can actually respond to anger is to be more constructive and more rational and identify that you are in this state and try to find a way to get yourself out of it. And that is going to require being able to, bridge that gap and develop an awareness. Awareness is key.
I believe that we bottle things up. I think that we put a lot of things to the side hoping that it'll go away. And sometimes it doesn't. And I think that when it builds up, I think that's, when the fits come. But Izzy and I both have an enormous amount of willpower. I mean, she has the drive, she has the persistence, it's the willpower.
Hi there. Oh, no, I didn't know. So I guess
I think she's going to be fine. And I think with the biofeedback therapy and all the other therapy that has been provided over the years, I think that she's golden. I do. I really do.
So does screaming and shouting, does that help you, or?
It makes it worse because that makes me angry and I need to keep doing it. Once I do it for like at least 10 minutes, I need to do it. Because I want to do it. I don't think it helps me. I think it just makes it worse.
So it sounds like you've learned about yourself that shouting and screaming doesn't help. Is that something you've learned recently?
No, I don't really think about it. I just had to say something.